So welcome to another video by Alternative Facts. Of course, you have Marlon here.
Hi.
And you have myself,
Hey.
D Daddy Devante, Jesus Christ Almighty.
That shit took a dark turn.
Yeah. So today we're gonna be talking about the Netflix series Bright.
It's not a series. It's a movie.
Well, matter of fact, I think the reason I said that because I think it would be better as a series.
Why?
I actually thought it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah,
actually.
it was pretty good. I liked it. The story's pretty cool.
And just ahead of time, like I said, spoilers if you haven't seen it already. And just to get this out there early, it actually has been confirmed that they are starting to make a Bright 2. So hopefully,
What should be garbage?
We're gonna get a little into it and what I guess you can kind of expect from the series going in the future. What's that series for the movie going into the future next time? But let's get this started.
Fucking Bright. Yeah, I never heard of that shit, and I was hanging out with my friends, and they were like, "Hey, let's watch this movie, Bright." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then they were like, "Yeah, it's fairy tales and humans." I'm like, "Cool. What the fuck is this?" And it was really good. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, the thing about the series, I would say, is the fact
The lights
that,
went out over here.
yeah, like the stupid sensor we were recording, and I was trying to require us to get up, but yeah. So the series as a whole, actually, like I said, series. Why I keep saying series?
Cause you're an asshole.
Like I said, it would be a lot better as a series. That's my first critique. The type of I actually like the direction they were going, where it's like very modern, very 2017, 2018 kind of thing, but it threw in the idea of fairy tales, and some people threw out this theory online where, like, the orcs represented, minorities in, America, where it's like, black and Hispanics, and the elves represented, like, I guess they said people who are of Jewish descent and people who are highly intelligent, and the cops were cops. So it's a little messed up, but I get the analogy, and obviously the movie was supposed to, kind of be controversial like that, and kind of bring those kind of things to your attention. And like I said, I like the direction they were going.
But the thing is, I don't think it was really much about racism itself. It's just because the reason why the orcs were hated. Did you say the spoiler shit again? No.
Yeah, I said.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Well, if I didn't, I'm pretty sure I did, but if I didn't, spoilers.
The reason why orcs are hated is because they did some shit, 2,000 years ago. Did they? I don't think they ever explained what it was, did they?
Yeah, they never really clarified what was going on. All I know, I think the only reference, really thing that was mentioned, clearly it was some great war that took place,
and they did some shit to
and they did something really messed up to.
So I don't think it's really much racism. I think it's just they fucking betrayed everyone else, whatever, and then they just taking the hate for it.
Yeah, like I don't think like it was about necessarily racism itself, but I guess it's just the movie showed how people can still hold those ideologies and grudges against people, despite the fact that something can happen 2,000 years ago, and the people in it definitely happens, as we already know. It happens today, where racism in itself, how people feel for the minority group, black, Spanish,
Feel for us.
Middle Eastern and all that. They definitely have their opinions about that, and that's a whole nother discussion. We're not trying to get over political here, even though this movie is a little touchy about that, but
it really is.
It definitely is one of those movies where they try to bring those things to light. And like I said, I like the relationship between his partner, where it's like
it was pretty good.
He didn't like him, but at the same time he tried to look out for him while looking out for himself, and even he had to come to terms with the fact that he was an
orc.
He was an orc, but also the character that Will Smith played, I believe his character was Daryl Ward. But he had to come to terms with the fact that that he had this idea about his partner because he was an orc, and then come to find out that a certain situation that happened when he was supposed to arrest another orc wasn't what he thought it was. And that kind of put things into light, where it's like, okay, maybe it's not what I think it is, and the people that he was supposed to trust, like the cops, ended up being dirty because they wanted to end up stealing that wand.
Dirty cops.
So that was a pretty accurate depiction of the police. But yeah,
it's fucking crazy how like anyone touches it and they just blow up.
Oh,
it's just like, what the fuck.
OD.
Except Will Smith.
But I knew for a fact, I was like, he's a main character, so I knew eventually they was gonna be like, oh, you're Bright. I'm like, why am I not surprised?
Once they said, oh, it's like one in whatever the fucking amount was. It's like, watch it be Will Smith.
Right.
Watch
I'm like,
it,
what are the
watch it.
chances? Like,
Yeah, why
homeboy
not?
looks like he lives in like Detroit somewhere. Not,
Nah,
not
he
really.
lives in fucking Compton. Get the
Yeah,
fuck outta
he
here.
definitely lives in Compton. But I'm like, but what are the chances that he's gonna be like, guess what? I'm a magician, guys.
Exactly.
The next thing you know, he's gonna start doing shows for the, the Big Apple Circus and all
Big
that.
Apple. We gotta go. We gotta go to the Big Apple Circus one day.
I'm against animal cruelty, so I haven't been since I was like 9. Don't get me wrong though, I
The
like
popcorn is great, man.
fantastic.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Like I said, I am omnivore. I prefer vegetables and meat and all that stuff. Pause.
Nah,
But
my mind's already there, bro.
pause. Push play. Rewind. But I just don't like unnecessary animal cruelty. If you're gonna eat it, we're just gonna kill it and eat it. That's it. But anyway, that's besides the point.
Word.
Definitely a great movie.
Yeah, I liked it.
I definitely would recommend for people who have an open mind and can walk in and see like, okay, clearly there's some, overtones that are, clearly obvious. But in terms of the direction, it is a great movie now. For the second movie that they're supposed to be shooting, that's been confirmed for Netflix. I think they should get more into the background of
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
what happened 2,000 years ago.
Exactly.
Like
when the Fire Nation attacked.
everything changed. So where was the Avatar? Where was Will Smith when everyone needed him? He's like frozen in a block of ice.
Yeah, word.
So they should definitely get into the backstory of that and what was going on. And like I said, real quick video, and we hope you enjoyed the discussion. Please like, share, and comment, and we will be back for the next video. Peace.
Later, mates.